Put the beta K.
Put the beta K.
Is a vital part of a player's anatomy. And like a muscle, it must be built up and flexed.
Well, I didn't try to do anything. It's when you're out there, it's a matter of, the survival of the fittest.
Usually a running back breaks the line of scrimmage and looks for the end zone. Jimmy looked for the first safety he could run over.
I just tried to play at a very high level of intensity and play.
Hey, who'd you talk to? What's going on? It is me, the champ. This is Legit Fantasy Football, brought to you by legitpodcast.com. It is draft night for season 2. It is 08302022. I don't even care about looking into the numbers for the math geeks. Joining me as always is Brother Ray. Brother Ray, how are you?
It's draft time.
You ready to go for this?
That's it. It's ready to, let's do it. Let's drop the puck.
Brother Ray, I got to tell you something. Since I took over as champion in an inaugural season, I made 4 veteran fantasy football enthusiasts quit. That's how much pressure there is in this league to win. We added 2, Raymond, and they are both ready to go. But I don't know if they understand what it takes to be the champ. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I you know what? I would say you've treated it with such humility. I don't understand why those 3 would have quit. It's not like you were out with a bat, with a belt on your shoulder and sunglasses and calling people out. You've been very respectful and humble.
Nice things to the other
I just don't understand
in
it.
this league about where they're picking, but please just know.
Why is he doing this to me?
The 6th spot.
I don't care what you think about my 6th spot pick. Why would I listen to that geek? Go ahead, Raymond. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, I was just saying, you've treated this championship with such humility. You've been very humble, and it's not like you've put it in anybody's face or anything like that. So I don't understand why those 3 people quit, and I don't understand what the issue is.
I made the league what it should be. Up here, Raymond. Up here. Joining us, one of the newcomers. It's Andre, Justin Tippett. How are you, Mr. Tippett?
Good morning, friends.
Are you ready for this draft?
Oh, let me tell you. Surprises galore from Team Just the Tippet.
It's
11th.
It's going to be one hell of a draft. Am I happy that I have the 6th pick? The thing is, if it was anyone other than me, I would probably be worried. But
Yes.
At the end of the day, does it matter where I pick? No, doesn't. Joining us, Coach TJ. How are you, sir?
Your outfit matches the entire tone of the Facebook messages and the text messages in the group chat.
Yep.
You look exactly the way I feel like what I've been reading from you for the last 2 days.
Yep. I've been messaging you as the champ. If people don't want to understand that, I can't help them with that.
I mean, I thought Gandhi would, showed a lot of humility. I mean, you definitely have him beat. I mean, he's an a-hole compared to you.
There are 9 people who want me to lose so badly that it's incredible in this league this year. 4 of them had to walk away just for their sanity.
Yeah, where's the genius? Where is the genius?
Apparently, he's opened his own bank in Oregon.
Well, he shouldn't be opening any banks because the last time, and it's been a while since I've been on a legit podcast, I took some of the genius's crypto advice. I got to tell you, less than stellar. Less than stellar.
Is that like his wide receiver strategy?
And I trust the guy. This is what happens when you trust the guy goes to Columbia. Between the crypto and the no running back strategy, I mean, he's cost me thousands.
Here's Timmy. Auto drafted 2. Who did he take? Nope. He didn't take anybody. You think Timmy's drafting? What is everyone else's thoughts?
Looks like it's on auto.
Nope.
No.
Hey, who just went first? What did I miss go? Who just went? Eckler.
Wow.
Now it's Joey Paranormal. Takes Jonathan Taylor. Solid second pick overall.
Yeah, I don't want to say this is what I knew was going to happen.
Right. Here we go.
No.
Junior, me, and then Brother Ray to match Thomas.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cookie, baby. This is where it gets interesting.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if he's paying attention.
Brother Ray, what's going on, Brother Ray?
Much, TJ. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
Good to see you, man.
It's been too long.
What did he take? Justin Jefferson. The champ now takes with his first selection. Go ahead, brother. You're next.
I guess I have to take him.
Derrick Henry, I took. Cooper Kupp to Brother Ray. Let's see what Mastradamus does here. Ray, I had to take Derrick Henry.
Yeah, you did.
Jamar Chase to Mastradamus. Going with the hope that Joe Burrow is as good as he was last year.
Did you see where they put Jamar Chase in Madden?
Devontae Adams.
He's like the 18th ranked wide receiver in Madden.
Yeah, he's not very high.
Rob, could I bring someone on the line once I make both my picks?
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. Najee Harris.
And here comes the surprise.
Oh, come on. No, that's good.
That's a good pick.
I'm with those 2 picks.
You just get the feeling like all of a sudden you have caution. And when you got your caution, you open. That's all I got to say. That was Chris Berman with us, ladies and gentlemen. Now back to your show.
So wait, who is Tyreek and Destroy? Who is that? Oh, it's Kyle? Who is that team?
I'm not sure. It's got to be, right?
No, I think Kyle's Joe Buckley's stuff. Because they took 2 wide receivers, I believe. Brother, you're up. Your second pick. Brother Ray, waiting for his pick to be made. Not sweet like lemonade. Brother Ray.
I'm going to do it.
Brother Ray. What do you take?
Wow.
And now, with his second pick, the champ takes
Saquon
Barkley.
He's going to be good all 3 games he plays.
No, he will be better.
Chubb.
Really? You're gonna took Nick Chubb over Joe Mixon? Okay.
Aaron Jones overrated. You know who's overrated? DeAndre Swift. But everyone's mine.
Yeah,
I like both of them.
opportunity, but he's not good.
They're going to catch balls, though. They're both going to catch passes, Aaron Jones and Swift.
True.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I don't want to talk about him anymore tonight, but you can really go a whole draft and not have a bear selected.
Yeah.
Like that.
No.
That's
Oh my God.
you can't. If the league is small enough, like this league might not be a good example, but if you have a league that's small enough with a small enough roster, you can probably have not one bear.
TJ, the name Mooney, and that's your number one wide receiver, Mooney.
Take
For
him.
real, that's your number one is Mooney.
Yeah, and he doesn't suck, but he's not good.
He's just not like good. You know what I mean?
It's not a franchise piece.
I feel bad for him, Justin Fields. Another quarterback I'm afraid they're going to ruin. Mike Evans just went. Mark Andrews, man, a tight end, huh? Joey took a tight end with a 22nd pick, huh? Does anybody want to talk about that, Ray? Wait a minute. It was
back to back. Back to back.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed
pretty
that.
early, but not bad. Two good players.
Ridiculous, I think, right there, Ray. 22 and 22.
Champ, can I jump in real quick?
Go ahead, Sean. Just jump in.
Champ, hearing that tight ends catch balls, much like my mother. Back to you, Champ.
Sean, that's yeah. I mean, yeah. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Interesting analysis.
Thanks, Champ.
Oh wow!
Oh, really? Then my son out of nowhere takes.
That was him. So
Yep.
so I was gonna take Pitts right there, but I was like, he's probably gonna come back to me, and then not cool, not cool by the sun.
I know. I'm with you. Thank you. I'll stop to take my trophy whenever you guys are ready.
Interesting.
Say whatever you want about the Masso system. Touchdowns win fantasy games. If you don't have a quarterback that can get 2 to 3 touchdowns, you're not going to win. It just comes down to that. And I've lost too many weeks with quarterbacks that I got to worry about having maybe 1 touchdown. That won't happen. No one's going to take them. I'll take them.
Hey, what do you guys think about like Trey Lance being all the hype on the fantasy podcast, right? Everyone's like he's a guarantee this, and then they go and give Garoppolo a contract for a year. Like imagine you jumped up and that's your starter, and now they just gave him. Jimmy G's probably the better quarterback.
Dude, there's something wrong with Jimmy G that no one wants to marry him. You know what I mean? There's just obviously something wrong that we don't see, that no team wants to marry him. Because Trey Lance, it's like for them to hype up Trey Lance, it's like, have we seen him play yet? No.
Right? They're like, oh, this guy. If you wait on a quarterback, here's a guy you can count on him. Going in that 8 to 12 range, and that can be your guy. Like you're not winning fantasy Super Bowls with Trey Lance. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's too raw right now. I mean, he's going to get you the rushing yards though, but he's still too raw as a passer.
Like Mike said it, and you need a guy that you can count on for 20 every week. You need touchdowns to get 20. I'm sorry. You can run around all you want. You got to put touchdowns up, because if you have a quarterback that you can't count on like that, then you're going to lose to someone who doesn't.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the truth. There's only a couple of them. But look, after you get out of that tier, like last year I talked about it, there's a huge drop-off of a guarantee of like what they're going to get you for points. Brother Ray, you're on the clock.
But you even just look at Yahoo's rankings. So you look at Yahoo's rankings, they have Trey Lance ahead of Russell Wilson, Dak, Matt Stafford, Kirk Cousins, and Aaron Rodgers. Like, are you crazy? What rule book?
Ray, I just followed up your James Conner pick with A.J. Brown.
Wow, an eagle. You took an eagle?
Yes, I did.
You're a changed man.
Going for the win again.
I didn't think it was possible.
Going for the win again. Josh Allen, A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley. Come on. Who's next? Bring this. Who's drafting?
That is kind of
How you
solid.
been? How's things been with you? How's the business?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, you said you. How you been? How things
This is
been?
good. You know, we're trying to make the most of things. Some economy's not ideal. A lot of people in pause mode, but it's all right. We're making the most of it. Which one of you three bums do I want? I don't like any of you, but I think I like you the most. No, you know what? I don't like you that much. Let's just do this. Boom.
Patty Mahomes.
Here he is.
Patty Mahomes. Uh-oh. Eli Mitchell.
Brother Ray, Sixers, what do you got?
You know what? I like the depth. I really do. I think they finally do have some tough players, like Embiid said. I'm kind of happy. It's all about team chemistry. It's not about just getting superstars. I like what they did.
I do too.
Joey Parnell on the board.
There's a reason why guys like PJ Tucker stay in the league and are always in the hunt. You need MFers like that, and I'm happy with that move.
Yeah,
I know. You these blogs and like trade Harris, get Durant. Probably not going to happen, right? So Harris has a role. He's overpaid, but he can still do a role that can help you win.
I agree, and they have defensive versatility, TJ, which they haven't had in a long time.
And all I hear about Maxey is the guy does not stop working, which is the number one thing you want to hear in that league is that you got a guy who's not in a club, he's in the gym, and I feel good about where they are.
Me too.
No. I got a question for you guys.
Champ, can I jump in real quick?
Good. All right. Go ahead there, Andre.
Champ, I'm hearing that the 76ers will not throw for one touchdown this year. Not one touchdown.
I don't believe that.
I don't know.
You know what? I got to be honest. He makes sense. There's sense in what he just said. I have a quick basketball question. If I've been a Laker fan all my life, but I've had to pause my Laker fandom since LeBron took it over, what do I do? How long do I wait to go back to basketball and have a favorite team again? It's been now a few years that I've had to just ignore this. And I threatened to quit completely if they signed Kyrie. If they signed Kyrie and added him, I was going to quit the team completely and walk away. I've had it with that organization.
Don't rule that out.
Okay, moving on to football. What's going on with these guys and their picks? I mean, are they trying to help me win? I'm confused, Brother Ray.
Yeah, a little stalled right now, but you know, this
Adam
is tough.
Thielen right there.
Well, that's good to know. He went.
Adam Higgins, Damon Pierce.
Mm-hmm. Who's Joe Buck yourself? Is that Mike Jr.?
Kyle Anderson. No, Junior is Brittany Griner's number one fan.
Oh, all right. Oh, cool. This is the guy I was going to take last time, and I'm glad I did. Boom.
Uh-oh. Mike's on the clock, and I'm up next. By the way, Ray, these Trulies, there's no alcohol really in them, but they're pretty good, like for fruit drinks.
You know what they are, though? They're good, Mike, but don't you feel like you need just a little more flavor? Like you keep chasing that flavor.
I guess, but dude, that's the real alcohol drop that we're missing. Like if there's no heaviness, there's not that alcohol drop in the flavor. So it's up here, kind of in taste to make any sense. It's like fluffy, you know.
I used to like those little Jack Daniels coolers. Those had nice flavor, but now that they still sell them in the little 4-pack, but they cost like $36, like they're a delicacy or something.
It's ridiculous. Brother Ray, what are you gonna do? And plus, how much did you like my Allen Robinson pick right there?
I like him. I think he's going to be good this year.
J.K. Dobbins, Brother Ray.
Yes. Yeah, I think A-Rob's going to pop in LA.
I hope this will speed up. We're about a third of the way through. We're about a third of the way through. That's 15 minutes in. That's perfect. Because you got to figure the teams that aren't really into this, the ones
we have a jet sighting.
What happened?
A jet just went off the board.
Oh my God, they did. Brees Hall. Good for him. His career's gonna last now, what, a year and a half? Now that he's with the Jets. Chase Edmonds. Just a tipping goes. DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts. I love the DK Metcalf pick, but I would argue Jalen Hurts with you till the cows came home. That kid can't throw the ball against zones. Man to man, he's good. Zones, he looks like he doesn't know what's going on out there.
True, but when he runs, he's magic.
True. And I can't wait. I can't wait for someone from the Giants to come up and smack him just once, because those running quarterbacks, that's what happens. They run, eventually they get hit.
Ray, could I interrupt you for a second?
Go right ahead.
Sure.
I have beer wax. Back to you.
Thank you. Okay, that was great. I did not know that. Master Thomas is up. Oh, Brother Ray.
Waddle just went off. Dolphin just went off the board.
Look at you, Brother Ray. Look at you.
All right.
Hoop-dee-doo, Brother Ray. Hoop-dee-doo. Look at this. Look at me. Thank you. Cam Akers, now a member.
I hope his Achilles is better than mine. I bet you my Achilles is better than his.
Fear thee not. He's been dealing with an undisclosed soft tissue injury. Reports have indicated that issue.
Sounds like a sexual problem to me.
Akers has been out of practice for 2 weeks. Third-year running back will be brought up full speed. The insurance should put him on track to play week 1. Who's up next? Oh, Joey Paranormal. I do not like Joey's drafting so far. It seems to be erratic. I haven't seen his team, but I don't think I like it right off the bat. I don't know that you have to see it to not like it. Who did he take right there? Lamar Jackson. I don't like Lamar either. So there you go. Gabriel Davis.
Good pick right there.
Picks with Tom Brady.
Boo.
Back to Joey Paranormal. Joey Paranormal.
Boy, I'll tell you, you have two choices in fantasy right now. You either grab a tight end or you just don't take a tight end at all. Because it gets dry real quick. There's a big gap, bigger than usual.
For the record, every year there's like 2 or 3 tight ends come out of nowhere and have great seasons.
Are there, though? Who were the 2 last year?
Oh, I got to go through it?
Yeah.
All right. Ray, you help me out. Which 2 tight ends were you to see?
Andrews and Kittle had great years.
Yeah, they were top picks. So is Kelsey, and so is Pitts. That's what you got.
Who else jumped up? I think Cole Kmet is a sleeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole
Kmet doesn't catch touchdowns though, and they don't have a quarterback that can throw touchdowns, so it's a bad combo all around. I hate this pick, by the way, guys, but I'm going to make it. Yeah, I hate it, and yeah, his quarterback can't throw it to him, and he's not good.
I know. I love Rashad Bateman. Oh, I love Rashad Bateman. I love Rashad.
Well, he's on the trade block.
Brother Ray, your thoughts?
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah.
I mean, he proved it last year. I mean, he basically came off the shelf and just dominated. I mean, I know there's no one else on the team to oppose him on the other side, but I mean, he was the alpha last year, no doubt.
Sitting here, waiting for my son to pick. Do. Don't know what he's doing in his room. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Waiting to pick. Minute 15 left. Ray, this is citrus punch. Sorry, go ahead.
So who wins more games, the Bears or the Giants?
The G-Men.
They do.
The only one who wins more than them is the Dolphins. Go with that.
I love Justin Fields, though. Let me just say that right now. I am a member of the Justin Fields fan club.
I'll jump on that.
That's not no. I think there's something there with Fields, but
I feel bad.
Did you ever play football at recess when you were little?
Oh,
and you have like an offensive line, but you know that really when the quarterback drops back, there's no blocking actually happening. So you pretty much everything's a rollout or run for your life. It's fucking dangerous is what it is. And to have that kind of an asset, I don't care you don't have receivers. I don't care you have slow running backs. I don't care what you do. The first number one thing you do when you draft a quarterback that high is you put big, strong linemen in front of him and let him learn like on his feet and not like buried face first into the other team's sideline.
I agree. It's going to be ugly. They're going to have a lot of problems. And luckily, he's a strong kid, though.
He is, but you can't get development. You can because remember when even when Troy Aikman was young
right now, he's picking right now. He's going to ignore you.
Am I up? I'm sorry, I'm up. I forgot. I was
sorry.
up.
Hey, Brother Ray, are you upset that I just took David Montgomery there?
I like David Montgomery. I think Montgomery's good.
No, I'm saying like that would have been a great pick for your team.
Maybe. It is a bear. We're talking about the Bears, and he went off. So
you want to know something funny? I watched a whole like 10 minutes of old Roddy Piper in promos. He's one of the best that insult people on the fly. Like if you really go back and listen, and there's a lot of stuff that they couldn't air because he would just be like,
Did you ever see the behind the scenes? Like he used to write that stuff down. Like he'd be on planes and he would just be writing it down in the car, writing it down. Like he worked on that skill. Roddy's the best. Should have gave him a title.
For a month. The letter from Jimmy Snooker's mother had to be
signed Jimmy Snooker's mother. He said, sign Jimmy Snooker's mother.
The best.
Ray, who was my favorite wrestler growing up?
Had to be Roddy Piper.
You remember, right? I was a huge Piper fan, man.
I'll tell you one thing, that Peacock with all the old wrestling stuff, it's outstanding.
It is, definitely.
You go on some of that stuff from like the 70s and
Schultz.
The guy, it looks like two guys going into a ring it's like human cockfighting. It looks like it's real. Like those guys, it's smoke in the garden. There's people throwing stuff on the stage. This is pre WWF like takeover. It was just awesome stuff. And then the 80s stuff is terrific.
Andre, do you have a update about your two picks you just took there with Ramondre Stevenson and Dalton Schultz?
Come on, do it now. Do it. Quiet, give me the air. Quiet. What are you doing here?
All right, thank you for that. Brother Ray, you are up next.
Oh, God.
Now, Brother Ray, if you've noticed, I have gone running back heavy.
Oh, I've noticed. Yeah, I've noticed.
There is a reason, Brother Ray. And the reason is literally sitting right here on my shoulder. You need running backs to survive this league.
Tough to argue. I mean,
you're going to need one or two going around the stretch because you're going to lose one at least, if not two. Wide receivers, they come, they go. It's ridiculous, in my opinion. Brother A still on the board. Did I just sway him to a running back? Ooh, nice target, Ray. Lazard right there for the Packers. Another nice
Someone has to catch the ball there.
Another nice target. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yes, I did. Did I do it? I took a jet. This dude is going to have a year and a half. He's destroying training camp. Nice Singletary pick right there.
Kevin Singletary. Go there.
Michael Thomas. Ray, Josh Jacobs is just sitting there as if people don't.
Yeah, that goes to show you like the lack of respect. I think the problem with the Raiders is they're going to be a committee. Josh thinks he's Bill Belichick, so they're going to have 3 to 4 running backs actively going in.
But brother Ray, Jacobs, Penny, and Edwards-Helaire are all 3 starting running backs sitting there in round. What are we in? 10 out of 15.
You know, a lot of that has to do with this new concept. I never heard this phrase until this year, but the running back dead zone, and they start to throw these guys in there. Have you heard this?
No.
So, yeah, so the running back dead zone, if you Google it, there's a million articles about how it's not wise to take these kind of running backs, which one just went. You're better off getting a high upside wide receiver in these rounds than to take these boring, bland old 800-yard rushing, 400-yard receiving backs because they're like a waste of a pick, essentially. Which I don't know that I subscribe to that concept, but that's like the latest fad.
So I've been hearing stuff. Don't take the quarterback. Don't do this. Don't go wide receiver heavy. I mean, over. In my humblest of opinions, and I think a reason why I won last year is I made sure I had running backs.
You won last year?
Running backs. That was the best one of the show. Joey Paranormal about to make another bad pick. Here we go.
Joey Paranormal's about to get married, huh?
Yes, he is.
Congratulations, sir.
Hey, look at this. Baby Santa asked us, hey, question for y'all. Do you think Saquon and Zeke would be a solid RB1-2 duo this year, half PPR?
Definitely in 2018, you crushed it.
Yes to Saquon, no to Zeke. I like Pollard better
I'm worried about Zeke. I am until I see it. I mean, I know he was injured last year and he played hurt, but I'm just worried. And Pollard is just getting better and better, if I'm being honest.
What you guys don't get is that Breida is no threat to Saquon. And Saquon's playing a season to get signed somewhere. He's going to play like crazy this year. He's literally going to have a great season. He is, because he needs to get that next after the rookie deal. You know what I mean? He's due. Could have shown
I agree with you on Saquon. I will say this. When you watch a Cowboys game, and because the Cowboys are America's team, they're on TV constantly. If you just took the numbers off the back and you watch Elliott run and Pollard run, there's no question that Elliott's not as good.
He lost something, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of miles on him. Oh, might as well.
There you go.
That's the homer pick of the night.
Good pick there. He dropped. I thought he should have went higher than that.
See my strategy there? I talk shit about the Bears early on the podcast. Everyone gets scared for Mooney. They figure I know something because I'm a Bears fan, and he drops to me in the 107th round.
That's right.
I see that logic. I think that's smart. Just like this is.
Christian Kirk is a good pick right there.
Bang. Thank you very much. I'll take Amari Cooper with the A6 pick. Again, they're going to throw the ball to him because, well, he's there. That's literally it with the Browns right now. Like he's there. They're going to give him the ball. They have to. Too many people have left. He's come in. He's going to get the ball.
See. 80 something.
Right. Amari Cooper, how much pressure does he have on him after you make a pick?
Oh, he's got a ton of pressure on him. There's no doubt. But I mean, you think maybe later in the year, he could have an All-Pro thrown to him. So it is looking up for him. I will say that.
Oh, they could have the Tuggate. Might go down. You mean by game like 11-12, Tuggate might be over, and we might have D. Sean Watson throwing to A. Mari Cooper.
I'm going to reach for this one.
Wow. Explain that.
You took my shit.
D-Hop, that's a good pick there because he wouldn't be there normally.
He wouldn't have been there in the 4th round normally.
You ever put a drink down and it gets everything wet and you can't figure out like why it spread so much? Like you think it's just a circle, but then as you wipe, it's like, holy shit, how did this spread? Or is that just me?
Because it's muggy as a bastard.
Could be just me.
Love the Smith pick. Good pick.
Yeah, Devonta Smith. Yeah, it's true. Good pick because.
What's Hopkins got? 6 games?
6 games. Yep.
Like,
Champ, could I interrupt?
Go right ahead, DeAndre.
Champ, I'm hearing from just the tippet. They said, I get up and nothing gets me down. You've got it tough. I've seen the toughest around.
Interesting.
Suck my dick from the back. Back to you, champ.
Thank you, Andre. Back to the draft. Mastradamus is now up. Let's see who's up. Russell Wilson. He pulled the trigger. Back to Brother Ray. What will Brother Ray do?
Oh, I'm up, right?
Yes.
I keep.
Who is your daddy? And what does he do?
I guess I have to take this guy. No.
Ray likes to hum.
I want to take this guy, but I'm worried. I'm going to do it.
What will Brother Ray do? Tune in next.
I got to do it.
Tune in next.
Brandon
Ooh, good
A.
pick. I had him in my queue right there. Good pick.
And it was between him or London. I was going to take London. It was either him or
Thank you,
London.
Brother Ray. I agree. Drake London, the number one pick for the Falcons. The only other target other than.
And I was thinking of Tony too.
Yep, Tony's a good pick right there with my son.
Good job.
Is it okay if I draft a guy just because I want to talk about him?
Oh God, that's always a reason.
Of course.
That's always a reason.
All right, cool. So why? Like, I understand Russell Wilson's gone, but this guy puts up numbers every single.
Geno Smith.
Who?
Geno Smith.
Yeah, but they're gonna still throw bombs to him. What does Geno Smith? Wait, didn't Mitch just get hurt? But anyway,
Coach, listen to me. Geno Smith.
Yeah, I get that.
Brother Ray,
but what?
Anything else to say on that?
You know what? I will say, Geno Smith had a heck of a career at West Virginia. Him and Tavon Austin looked like they were going to be first ballot Hall of Famers. True story. True story. It's true story.
But even if Geno Smith, they still have to pass for 3,000 yards in the season because that's the way football is, right?
I guess. Geno Smith might throw a lot of interceptions and not make it through the season.
But all right, let me just pull this up. Passing yards.
Plus, he broke the streak. I have nothing else to say about Geno Smith. You should have
I can pull
crotch
this up.
rock.
I can't believe he must be.
I still don't know what it means. Crotch rock.
All right, so do we think Geno Smith can finish in the top 30 in passing?
It was a defense.
30, top 30.
He's gotta out of 32.
All right. So last
But
year,
if he makes the season, which
all right, as a team, as a team, say that finished dead last as a team. So if you call the Bears dead last, they had 3,300 yards passing last year. Tyler Lockett has got to get 1,000 yards just because he's there. He exists, and he's going in drafts in the hundreds. Like, to me, that doesn't click in my brain. I can't get around it. I'm not saying draft a guy in the 3rd round, but sheesh.
Raymond, your
It
thoughts?
has to do with the QB. I mean, it's just a shame. I mean, they need to get rid of that coach. I mean, enough is enough. Carroll needs to go.
He had a good run.
Yeah,
he had a nice run. Pete Carroll. New England shouldn't. It's hard to say, but New England had him. He was good, and he had a good run. But you're right. His time is done.
He is Pete. But see, the thing is, Pete Carroll Biden is a great coach. Biden. He needs though Biden to kind of just walk off Biden into the sunset. Biden. You know what I'm trying to say? Like Biden, like he shouldn't be around anymore. Biden. He's gotten a bit too old. Biden, where it seems like he's not quite Biden right. Does anyone know what I'm saying, Biden? You know what I'm saying? He's not quite there, Pete Carroll. I think it's time to retire. That's all I'm going to say, Biden. You're up, Coach.
Hey.
I am aware. We are at that time in our program
Only 4 rounds left.
where
more superstars.
we take one flyer on somebody else's ACL.
There you go.
Sony Michel got cut today.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Interesting.
What will Junior do? What will Junior do? Oh, you took Melvin Gordon.
Gordon.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Yeah, that was a good pick, though.
Yeah.
Dawson Knox, the 106.
All right, one of my favorite rookies.
Here you
And
go.
let's hope he gets healthy soon.
There he
Is that
is.
the one that shot?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
He showed up at practice
Gotta
today.
give him
He said he
shot.
showed up at the facility today.
After getting shot,
Yeah.
All right.
he was. It was Mike Garofalo broke it today. It was at 10 minutes. It was like Matt posted this on the 28th, 2 days ago. Robinson is in stable condition after being shot as a victim in an attempted robbery.
Yeah.
This dude was shot.
Yeah, he was shot. But he was at the facility today.
That's crazy. Tom Brady was not shot, and he took 11 days off.
Who's up next?
Hey, where's Master Damas listening in, or is he just online? Does he come on the podcast?
Right now, Matt is probably looking at an Etch-a-Sketch and trying to figure out why he can't quite connect. If you want my humblest of opinions.
See what I just saw right there? Hey, another bear, Jacoby Myers. Any bear?
They have 4 picks left. No kicking, no defense yet. Save it until the end. They don't matter to me. No. No.
That is a great team name. No coordinators, no problem.
Yeah. By Joey Paranormal. Too bad he can't draft. Right?
I have a very hard time with team names. In my other league, I'm the Mangoes because my 10-year anniversary is this this Thursday, which is kind of cool. Congrats to me because
Congrats.
I found a sucker out of 6 billion people. I found a sucker. But so I joined my brother-in-law's league when we were dating. So I just kept the team name of Mangoes, which I believe the team name came because my wife was the only girl in the league and has some mangoes. But whenever I have to pick my own team,
You're gonna pick. I'm not trying to interrupt you.
Yeah, I forgot I was on the board.
doesn't your TV make a noise when it's your turn?
All right.
Good pick.
Before you go, TJ,
Not going anywhere.
I want to introduce you to the best receiver on the New York Football Giants this year and for the next 4 or 5 years. Mr. Wandale, Mr. Kentucky.
Who is that?
Brother Ray?
Yeah, kid's lightning in a bottle. He's definitely going to be their most consistent guy, I think.
Is he little?
Yeah.
He's like a Tyreek Hill.
Nah.
He'll go out, he'll run the ball. Actually, he's more like a Ray. Who would you compare him to? Because he'll run it. He'll take handoffs.
Yeah, he's like 5'7", 5'8". He's not a big guy, but really good with deep balls. Like he's one of the few short receivers that's really good with 50-50 balls.
I don't know. That sounds like someone I can grab on the waiver wire week 3.
Oh, no. I'm telling you, Kenny Galladay is not loved in New York at all.
Actually, I saw a headline today. It might have been clickbait, but it said Galladay on the verge of being like, will Kenny Galladay be on the roster type deal.
And they trade in Slayton. Get rid of Slayton. They don't care about him anymore.
Oh,
Tony can't
my wife has apparently not went to bed, and she just texted me that Mangoes is in South Beach. So apparently I'm being too loud, and she heard me talking about Mangoes.
Like the Gainwell pick too.
Brother Ray, no Shepherd. Like you gotta understand, like the Giants, Wandale will be the most consistent guy out there. It's crazy, but it's just
and Galladay I don't understand why they still have Galladay, why he's still on the team.
He doesn't fit a role.
I mean, Sills is playing better than Galladay right now.
Oh, Sills is playing fantastic, but they're just worried that Sills isn't going to be able to do that against, real players.
Can I just point out to the listeners that had I not drafted a quarterback, Dak Prescott is still there with no picks left. Like maybe it is not best to draft a quarterback. And Kirk Cousins. Friday night, I am not taking a quarterback. Not if I can do that.
No. TJ, what that shows me is that there's like 4 or 5 guys that'll be on waiver wires that I can pick up if I need them in a team of only 10, a league of only 10. I'm not going to waste a roster spot for a backup quarterback.
No, I wouldn't take a backup. I'm saying I wouldn't have taken Mahomes if I knew I could get Dak Prescott when everyone else was taking kickers.
No, I think you would have with that offensive line this year, without them having their left tackle now, that offensive line having to shift and Zeke not being as good, and then the receivers, who are they really? I don't think you would have took Dak Prescott if you could have got Patty Mahomes. Brother Ray.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but if you do have an injury, though, I would argue to get a backup quarterback. That's a position you can go with one tight end, but I wouldn't go with one quarterback. There's too many injuries.
For sure.
You need a backup.
I think a sleeper is going to be Irv Smith Jr. for me.
He is.
Sorry, I said that out loud then.
No, I had him. Sean, I swear to you, I had him as the next tight end that I would take.
Mm-hmm. I like him.
I do. Shall I do? Loving you. Everyone is waltzing at the ball.
Champs up, right?
I know I'm up. I don't see anything I like right now, Brother Ray. So I'm taking my time on this one. I want to make sure I get the guy that I want to get. Let's see. No. 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 Don't like him. Don't like him. I might go with him. Yeah, I might as well do this. Protect my assets. Brother Ray, thoughts on Dontrell Hilliard right there, as I have Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he's looked good in the preseason. If Henry goes down, though, I think Hilliard will get a role. He's not the power back. It'll probably be Haskins that'll be like the power back, but Hilliard will get a lot of run.
That's all I need him there. If someone goes down, I guess I'm going to back up one of my main guys. Hey, so, Brother Ray, what is your starting lineup show right now?
What does it show?
Yeah, like it filled in for you. Like, what do they fill in for you so far on the right, as far as your team?
Well, let me make this pick. I mean, I can see my. Do they have like some type of
like on the right? See on the right, he's got my.
Yeah, he's got Burrow. He's got Cup.
Yeah.
And Pittman as the wide receivers with Miles Sanders at flex. Ray, your team kind of sucks.
Wow.
We'll see.
Throwing it out there. Who'd you take in the second round? You don't have a second round pick.
What do you mean by taking the second round?
Well, obviously you took Cup in the first round, obviously, but who'd you take in the second round? All these guys are third round picks and later.
Pittman. I think Pittman probably drove him crazy, but we'll see what happens at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's what you do. But yeah.
So TJ, who do you have filled in as your starters?
Mahomes, Keenan Allen, and the Pittsburgh wide receivers, Dalvin Cook and Joe Mixon. A tight end no one cares about, and A.J. Dillon at flex. But I feel like when I do my lineup on my own, I'll probably move off that. Yeah,
right,
Mike, you have the best team. Yes,
Brother Ray, Josh Allen, A.J. Brown, Allen Robinson, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Dalvin Knox, Cam Akers. But, I might go with Montgomery, Elijah Moore, Cooper, London, Hilliard, or Robinson. I don't know yet. Yeah, I think I'm built for the long run. I think I have a bunch of running backs on the bench that will play. I have a backup for one of my main backs. I have some young wide receivers on the bench. Who cares about a backup tight end and a backup quarterback in a team in a league of 10? I'm just not going to do it. So here we go. I got to be honest. The last thing you guys want, I mean, you know this, is for me to win this again. This is going to be just bad. Like, 4 people that had to quit and go into therapy because of me.
Yeah.
You understand that?
So who won last year this league, Ray? Do you know?
Some guy that's never won before.
No, apparently not. You know that adage with the kid when he scored a touchdown and the coach is like, act like you've been there before? One time I was playing for the North Providence Jets. I was playing for the North Providence Jets and I got a 2-point conversion. It was the first time I was ever in the end zone. So I threw the ball into like the parking lot, right? And the referee yelled at me and the coach said, act like, man, I haven't done it, coach. I've never done this before. It was great.
True.
That's King Mike right now.
That's classic.
I don't know who King Mike is. I'm actually known as the champ, TJ. You should know so by now, but you haven't been paying attention, apparently.
I have not.
I am just the champ. That's it.
One more time.
Go ahead there, Andre.
Thank you. I'm hearing a man walks into his son's room. He says, son, you keep doing that, you're going to go blind. Son says, Dad, I'm over here. Back to you.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Andre. Mastrodon's about to make another pick he's going to overinflate and talk to us about tomorrow about how it was the greatest 14th round pick ever made. That's what he's going to do. You know that. I'm not joking. It's true. Brother Ray, in the last 2 rounds, what are these teams doing? Are they all have these teams all just turned it off? Because, like I said, the winners.
I just get concerned when I see teams take like kickers and defenses really early. It just, I mean, guys, there's no secret. Kicker should be the last pick in the draft. It should be your last pick. If it's not your last pick, you're not doing it right. I mean,
But then you talk to those guys after, and they're like, "Well, I got the best kicker. I got the best defense." Yes, I know you do.
I mean, unless Tucker wins a league for you, which, I mean, that's not, is that always going to happen? I don't know.
It is kind of cool though, and it could be any kicker, right? This is why you don't draft one. But you ever have a week where you won it just because your kicker kicked 4 field goals, and it's like, no shit, I went and won without this guy. I don't even know who he is. I picked him up this morning. That is kind of fun. Yeah. I got my the best tight end, defense, and kicker. I know.
It's a tough one right here for me.
Come on, Mike. You're picking nothing. Come on.
No, it's a tough one. It's actually a tough one. I'm just gonna go with what usually works. You can't go wrong with the Baltimore defense, in my humble opinion, if you're gonna just draft the defense late.
Yeah, they're usually good every year.
Yeah, that's usually like my theory.
I'm going to take this defense and tell me how they recovered 14 fumbles last year. How's that even possible? Got to be a record.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a team that hates the quarterback. They think he's a DB, a douche. You know that, right? That's what it's been all like the rounds. Like you read it, especially if it dude, I've been reading all kinds of like little newspapers that are like devoted to the camps of certain teams, and that's one of the big ones that keeps coming up. That the Colts players think Matt Ryan's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like one though?
He looks like a tool.
He does. He looks like someone I would not like if I met. Matt Ryan.
Matty Ice.
And there are some guys that like look like they would be cool to hang out with. Like Dak Prescott looks like he's probably a nice dude. I like Dak Prescott. I never met him. Like him. Matt Ryan looks like someone I would hate. And he went to BC, even worse.
Yeah, but Eli Manning doesn't look at first look like somebody you'd want to hang out with. But then if you heard him talk for 5 minutes, you'd be like, all right, I'm going to have beers with this guy.
True.
And who knew he started talking and you immediately went, oh, I like him more than Peyton. That's what happened.
I was going to take that guy in the 4th round, but I held off.
My last pick on this year's winning team. It's a great feeling. This is the last pick on this year's winning team. I should do it slow. No, I'll do it fast. No, all right.
All right.
Oh, ready to do this.
Yes, baby.
Like we all knew this. Like my name was Brutus.
Daniel Carlson looks like he's related to Drago, huh?
Sean, right after your pick, I will drop the box. Let me know when I need to close the box.
All right.
In the term, close the box. I gotta be honest, I'm very happy with my draft. I really think you guys screwed up again. I think this is gonna be a back-to-back championship, and I feel bad for everybody involved, but I don't. I do, but I don't.
Yeah, but your team's kind of old.
What's that?
Last pick.
I like the names on your team, but there's a lot of Miles on that squad.
I'll take Miles. Go ahead, Sean. Andre?
It's going to be Suck Up.
Bang.
Who's worse, Suck Up?
Bang.
By the way, as
Gentlemen.
a realistic Patriots fan, the Patriots are going to win 6 or 7 games this year.
Ooh.
All right. Let me add to that really quickly. I think the Patriots are the surprise team right now of the AFC East because I think everyone's talking about the Dolphins. Obviously, the Dolphins scored did the Dolphins score like 100 points on the Eagles in preseason?
It seemed
that
that
what
way.
Seen that, yeah.
Every running back averaged 6 yards a carry. Like every single one that played. There's like 5 of them.
Were they doing that thing again where they had like all like the drunks come out and try to make the team back like when they had Mark Wahlberg? Is that what happened? Is that why they scored so many points, the Dolphins? Is that the kind of defense they were playing against? Because that's what I was afraid of.
Oh, yeah.
But what I want to say is I think that Mac Jones in the same system under Bill Belichick, and I know the last thing you want is Matt Patricia calling in offensive plays. That's like me fixing your car. Literally, bring your car to me and being like, hey, Mike, get this done. I'll be like, sure, dude. Let me go get the leaf blower. And I'll be on it in like 2 seconds, right? And then secondly, your offensive line coordinator was the head coach of an organization that said to him, the only thing you need to do is solidify the offensive line. And he made it seem worse for 2 years. And then what does he become? The offensive line coach of the Patriots. Bill Belichick doesn't care about anybody else but him. And it's like he's waving his dick at everybody going, what are you going to do? Patricia's offensive coordinator. What are you going to do? Judge's offensive line coach. Now what are you going to do? That's what
Can I give you a story that no one's talking about? The story no one's talking about is that Belichick dodged the Rooney Rule. So he knew the 2 guys that he wanted in place. Rather than having to interview them, he didn't give them any sort of title. No defensive, no offensive.
Ooh, so that's good.
Just put them in.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You're absolutely freaking right.
What I really think Bill's going to do, and you guys may think I'm crazy, he's going to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. He is going to offer like a 3rd or a 4th round pick. The Niners are going to get rid of him. He's going to sit Mac Jones down and say, hey, he's the future. Jimmy's going to come in now and watch. He is going to do this to go after Brady.
Yeah.
He's not going after Brady. He's going after 39 more wins, Ray.
Yeah.
That's all that son of a
he wants
39 more wins.
It's Shula and Brady. He's trying to kill 2. Well, Shula doesn't look like Brady. Shula's not a lizard.
No, but I think
2 people.
Whatever
it
takes for him to get it done in 4 years instead of 5 years is what he's going to do. Like, because he's going to get it. He'll coach until he's 90 and no one's going to fire him. But he wants to be done in 4 years or 5. Whatever it takes to get those wins to pass Shula is what he's going to do. And but that's a great point, dude, about the Rooney Rule. You don't name an OC. You don't have to interview OCs.
Right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, great point.
Now,
terrible rule anyway. Good night, gentlemen.
Guys, I want to thank you for joining us. This was a legit fantasy football draft year 2. You can see the leagues. I'll post them on the site. Or you can just tune into our show every Sunday morning at 11:05 a.m. and Thursdays at 7:05. That's all I got to say. You guys want to say anything before I wrap up? Andre?
Yes, I'm hearing something down here. I'm hearing Mike is the champ.
This is true. This is true.
Back to you, Mike. Jim.
Thank you. Brother Ray, to you.
Just keep that belt warm for me because pretty soon.
That's what I want to hear is I wear my mom's old bathrobe.
Are there any Marlboros in there, by the way? Any Marlboros?
No, but there is a pack of Pall Mall for M1 who didn't make it. For Coach DJ who did. For Andre, just as a tippet. For Brother Ray, it is me, Mike Lepre, King Mike L, the champ. This was a legit fantasy football brought to you by legitpodcast.com. It's like, what, Tuesday night? It's a ridiculous night. We will see you again Thursday night. We're out.